Hey there everyone, welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into all things real estate. Today we've got a topic that's been on everyone's minds. Should you rent or buy a house? Now before you make that big decision, you're going to want to stick around because we're about to uncover some of the most overlooked points that might just change the game for you. 1. Financial flexibility. Alright, let's get started by going into more detail about our first point. Financial flexibility. Folks, this is a major. Your financial flexibility can really make or break your choice when it comes to renting versus owning a home. Imagine yourself in your prime, looking into new employment prospects, organizing your ideal trip, or even beginning your own business. Renting may be the perfect solution for you. Why? Considering that renting frees up a sizable portion of your monthly revenue, you have the freedom to distribute those funds any way you like, without the burden of a mortgage hanging over your head. Consider it, that trip you've been wanting to take, that business you've always wanted to start, or just putting money into varied portfolios for profits. You can take advantage of these opportunities by renting without depleting your finances. It feels like you have the financial wind at your back. The catch is that purchasing a home can also provide a certain kind of monetary liberty. Yes, there is the mortgage to think about, but owning real estate may also be a very effective investment strategy. Your property's value may increase over time, increasing your net worth. And what's this? You might be able to use the equity in your home if you ever require a sizable sum of money for those lofty goals. So, the actual query is, are you interested in gradually increasing your money? Or are you looking for quick financial independence to explore life's adventures? Aligning your decision with your goals is the key to achieving financial flexibility, which is something both renting and purchasing offer. Remember, choosing between renting and purchasing involves more than just the figures on a piece of paper. It involves being aware of your goals, taking advantage of opportunities, and developing a sound financial plan. So, as you consider this important decision, keep your aspirations and objectives top of mind, because ultimately, that's what matters most. 2. Maintenance matters. Okay, let's get to work on our second point. Maintenance is important. Now, this is an issue that might significantly affect your decision to rent or buy a house, depending on whether you're a DIY enthusiast or you'd prefer to bring in the professionals. That dripping faucet or eerie creak in the floor when you're a renter, those are typically the landlord's issues. You may just unwind while they take care of the repairs. It's similar to having assistance only a phone call away. The problem is that while renting relieves you of your current burden, it might not be the most economical option over the long term. Rent payments frequently cover maintenance costs, so you indirectly support repairs without much influence over their timeliness or quality. Let's now discuss owning a home. The pleasures of having a room all to yourself. But this happiness also carries the burden of maintenance. You now have a long list of things to do, from leaking roofs to broken appliances. But hold on, there is a bright side before you feel too overwhelmed. You have the authority to decide how repairs are made when you own a home. You can spend money on high-quality components and labor to prolong the life of your building. Additionally, keep in mind that every improvement or repair you do isn't merely an expense. It's an investment that could raise your house's value. So, consider this. Are you ready to give up the ease of a property that requires no upkeep for the potential future benefits and control of owning and managing your own property? Whether you're tightening a bolt in your rented apartment or planting flowers in your own backyard, maintenance is a part of the home ownership journey that's worth considering. It's not just about fixing what's broken, it's about curating a space that truly reflects you and pays off in the long run. Regardless of the route you take, it's not just about mending things, it's about making a space that's especially yours. 3. Building equity. Let's get to our third point right away, shall we? Prepare to learn the secrets of equity building, a powerful idea that can significantly influence whether you choose to rent or buy a home. Okay, people, picture this. Every rent payment you make goes directly to your landlord, denying you any ownership interest in the property. But what if I told you that as a homeowner, every mortgage payment you make makes a bigger difference? Equity comes into the limelight in this situation. Equity, which is the difference between the market value of your property and the amount still owed on your mortgage, is essentially the worth of your home that you actually own. And what's this? Your equity increases as you pay down the mortgage. Let's now examine why this is important. Think about after a few years of mortgage repayment. Thanks to market trends and possibly some of your own TLC, the value of your property increases. What's left over is a sizable amount of equity that you can use in a variety of ways. Want to start a business but need money? You want to pay for your kids' schooling? You might be able to use the equity in your property as an alternative to borrowing. It resembles a financial safety net that you have gradually built up. However, there's still more. Equity is a means of wealth generation as well as financial security. You could possibly sell your home in the future and make a significant profit if you maintain paying down your mortgage as property values rise. That is the influence of wise house ownership. Therefore, keep in mind that developing equity is like sowing seeds for your financial future. Whether you're painting the walls of your rental apartment or spending money on improvements for your own home. Making decisions today that will have a major impact tomorrow is the goal. 4. Lifestyle flexibility. Let's move on to the subject of our fourth point, which is all about lifestyle flexibility. It's a consideration that frequently gets overlooked in the renting versus purchasing argument, but trust me, it's important. Renting gives you some independence, including the option to explore new areas, visit new towns, or even move across the country in search of that dream job. It's similar to having a passport to different ways of living. The truth is that while having the flexibility to relocate whenever you like may sound alluring, it may not always be in line with your long-term objectives. That is where purchasing a home comes in. When you purchase a home, you're committing to a particular neighborhood where you'll establish roots and mingle with the locals. Oh, this could imply stability for your family, closer ties with your neighbors, and an indescribable sense of belonging. Think about it. The place you call home serves as a canvas for the events of your life. Not only are you residing inside the walls, but you are also creating a history, friendships, and memories. You can celebrate achievements there and relax in the comfort of familiarity. The trick is that even while purchasing a home may feel like a commitment, you are not necessarily obligated to stay there indefinitely. You can still make modifications, perform renovations, and design a room that adapts to your needs and preferences. Therefore, lifestyle flexibility is a crucial factor that can significantly affect your choice, regardless of whether you have a wanderlust at heart or are looking for a place of stability. Remember that the life you see taking place within those walls is more important than the actual building. 5. Tax breaks and long-term gains. Okay, everyone, it's time to get into our final and fifth point, which combines money with long-term gains, tax benefits, and the opportunity to accumulate wealth. Let's discuss taxes. Okay? Renting could provide you with instant relief because there are no property taxes or maintenance deductions. The financial picture is clearer now. But this is where things become intriguing. A number of tax incentives are available to you when you purchase a home. Interest on a mortgage, deductible, check. Tax deductions for real estate, check. These deductions can greatly lower your taxable income, allowing you to keep more of your income for yourself. That's not all, though. An effective way to increase your wealth is to own a home. You are essentially making an investment in your property as it increases over time, one that could pay off handsomely when it comes time to sell. Consider the fact that the money you spend on your mortgage isn't merely an outlay of funds. Rather, it helps you accumulate equity and establish a valuable asset. Real estate has a track record of appreciating over time, which could potentially provide another layer of monetary stability to your portfolio. Let's now strike a balance. Renting may be simple, but it may not have the same opportunity to grow money as owning a property. Owning real estate is simply engaging in a market that has traditionally had a positive rising trend. Remember that your housing selection isn't just about the present. It's also about setting yourself up for a secure financial future, whether you're crunching numbers as a renter or investigating the wealth-building prospects of home ownership. So, there you have it, folks. Renting versus buying, a decision that ultimately depends on your personal goals and financial situation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest insights.